Zichron Yaakov stands as Israel's quintessential wine country town, a municipality of extraordinary heritage and character, perched on the southern slopes of Mount Carmel with panoramic Mediterranean views that have established the city as one of the country's most sought-after residential enclaves. Founded in 1882 by Baron Edmund de Rothschild as one of Israel's pioneering agricultural settlements, Zichron Yaakov has evolved from modest farming village to prestigious lifestyle destination where preserved 19th-century architecture, world-class wine tourism infrastructure, and natural beauty create ambiance unmatched elsewhere in Israel. The property market in Zichron Yaakov during the first quarter of 2025 demonstrated remarkable ascent, fueled by growing demand from affluent domestic buyers and overseas investors. Average property prices climbed to 3.67 million shekels, representing substantial 13.5% annual increase compared to the same period in 2024, dramatically outperforming most Israeli markets experiencing corrections. Transaction activity increased 15.9% year-over-year to approximately 192 residential units, indicating robust buyer interest when most markets faced volume declines. Homes sold at an average of 27,400 shekels per square meter, reflecting premium positioning that filters buyer pools to affluent purchasers. The commanding Mediterranean views from hillside locations represent perhaps Zichron Yaakov's single most distinctive geographic asset. Properties with westward orientations capturing sunset ocean vistas command substantial premiums over inland locations, with Seaview units selling for 20 to 30% more than comparable properties just blocks away. The elevation positioning on Mount Carmel's southern slopes creates natural amphitheater effect with properties cascading down hillside, while the geographic constraint of hillside topography limits developable land, creating structural scarcity, supporting values. The preserved historic character in Zichron Yaakov's center creates authentic 19th-century ambiance, distinguishing the town from modern Israeli development. Historic center properties featuring original stone construction, arched doorways, high ceilings, and period details command premium pricing from 5 to 10 million shekels and above for exceptional units. The strict conservation measures limiting new construction in central areas ensure historic character remains protected, maintaining Zichron Yaakov's distinctive identity. Wine tourism infrastructure represents Zichron Yaakov's economic foundation and primary lifestyle attraction. The Baron's original wine cellars, now operating as museum and tourism destination, anchor the town's wine heritage. The Wine Route and Hamayasdim neighborhoods, featuring properties adjacent to active vineyards and boutique wineries, appeal particularly to wine tourism investors and lifestyle buyers, with prices ranging from 6 to 9.6 million shekels. Notable first quarter 2025 developments included the Carmel Vineyard Estates and Mediterranean View projects reporting brisk sales. Neighborhood segmentation reflects the town's geography and development history. Historic Center commands highest prices from 5 to 10 million shekels for irreplaceable 19th-century properties. Wine Route and Hamayasdim areas attract wine tourism investors with properties priced 6 to 9.6 million shekels. Givat Eden and Ramat Zichron offer more accessible options at 3 to 5 million shekels and 3.5 to 7 million shekels respectively, attracting younger families seeking balance of charm, amenities, and proximity to employment centers. Property type composition emphasizes villas, historic homes, and character properties rather than standard apartment buildings. Standard apartments ranging from 70 to 109 square meters typically price from 1.8 to 3.95 million shekels. Large apartments and penthouses command 5.95 to 7.85 million shekels. Private villas dominate high-end market at 6 to 7.5 million shekels. Historic homes of 231 to 307 square meters represent ultimate Zichron Yaakov product at 7.5 to 10.5 million shekels. Vineyard estates exceeding 300 square meters command 10 million shekels and above. The rental market serves dual purposes, encompassing both traditional long-term residential tenants and vacation rental guests. Long-term residential rentals for standard properties range from 5,000 to 7,000 shekels monthly. Larger homes and villas command 10,000 to 15,000 shekels for long-term tenants. The vacation rental market generates premium rates during peak tourism seasons. Foreign investment plays an important role in Zichron Yaakov market dynamics, accounting for approximately 22% of residential purchases during the first quarter. North American purchasers demonstrate preference for historic homes and vineyard-adjacent properties. French buyers represent a significant segment attracted by wine culture affinity and Mediterranean character. The international buyer presence creates less cyclical demand compared to purely domestic markets. Several fundamental trends underpinned the exceptional first-quarter performance. The town's strict conservation measures continued limiting new supply, ensuring well-located properties retained high premium value through structural scarcity. Expanding wine tourism, driven by growing domestic interest in Israeli wines, cultural events, and increasing popularity of remote work arrangements, contributed to buyer interest. Transportation improvements making commuting to Haifa, Netanya, and even Tel Aviv increasingly viable reduced perceived isolation. For lifestyle buyers prioritizing character and quality of life, Zichron Yaakov represents Israel's premier wine country destination. Historic center properties offer irreplaceable character with limited supply, ensuring long-term value. Seaview properties command premium pricing with westward orientations capturing Mediterranean vistas. Vineyard-adjacent properties capitalize on tourism appeal, creating dual-use opportunities. Givat Eden and Ramat Zichron offer more accessible entry points while maintaining quality and views. For investors pursuing financial returns, the 13.5% annual appreciation outperforms most Israeli markets. The structural scarcity from conservation measures supports sustained price growth. The dual revenue strategy, combining part-year personal use with vacation rental income, creates flexibility. The 22% foreign investment share provides demand source less correlated with Israeli economic cycles. Historic properties appreciate faster than standard housing given irreplaceable character. For sellers, exceptional market strength creates favorable positioning. Marketing to international buyers requires specialized channels. Highlighting vacation rental potential appeals to investment-minded buyers. Historic preservation status adds prestige and scarcity value. Timing listings to coincide with wine tourism seasons may improve outcomes. Market considerations requiring buyer attention include premium pricing, demanding significant capital, limited liquidity from small transaction volumes, and commute distance of approximately 75 minutes to Tel Aviv that may not suit daily commuters. Historic property maintenance requires higher upkeep costs. Tourism dependence creates vulnerability for vacation rental income strategies. The limited new supply constrains purchase options. Environmental and quality of life considerations reflect the town's hillside Mediterranean location. The elevated Mount Carmel positioning provides cooler temperatures and fresh breezes. The preserved character and limited development maintain low density and green space. Water availability and conservation represent ongoing considerations in Mediterranean climate. Future development prospects remain constrained by conservation policies and limited available land. The boutique projects demonstrate selective development proceeds within regulatory framework. The town's established character suggests major transformational development appears unlikely. Demographic projections suggest Zichron Yaakov will continue attracting affluent buyers seeking lifestyle quality and wine country character. Immigration of wealthy diaspora members should continue providing international buyer flows, particularly from North American and French Jewish communities. Comparison to alternative lifestyle markets helps contextualize the value proposition. Herzliya and coastal luxury markets command comparable pricing through Mediterranean proximity, though lacking wine country character. Jerusalem neighborhoods offer spiritual significance at substantially higher costs. Galilee locations provide alternative heritage destinations at varied price points. Looking forward, Zichron Yaakov's property market trajectory appears positioned for continued relative strength based on structural scarcity, growing wealth among target demographics, expanding wine tourism infrastructure, and lifestyle trends favoring authentic character. The exceptional first quarter results demonstrate market momentum, suggesting near-term continuation of favorable dynamics. Zichron Yaakov emerges as Israel's premier wine country town, offering unique lifestyle proposition, combining Baron Rothschild heritage, world-class wine tourism infrastructure, preserved 19th-century character, and commanding Mediterranean views. The town serves affluent buyers prioritizing lifestyle quality, architectural character, wine country immersion, and authentic heritage. For lifestyle purchasers seeking Israel's ultimate wine country residence, international buyers establishing premium Israeli properties, and investors pursuing scarcity-driven appreciation, Zichron Yaakov provides compelling combination of attributes that justify premium pricing. The market rewards buyers who appreciate Zichron Yaakov's unique character, wine country lifestyle, historic preservation, and Mediterranean beauty.